Oh.
Hey guys, what's going on? Third Straight Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Malachi.
Tom.
We're back with Game of Thrones, Season 2, Episode 2. Well, no, Season 3, Episode 2. What was I thinking? But yeah, that's right. We're in the third season now.
What kind of big things?
Well, you have to see. But we did react to Season 3, Episode 1 last time you guys were here. And we had a fan favorite conversation between Tyrion and his dad.
It is one of the best conversations I've ever seen in cinema. Because it was degrading. It was belittling.
No pun intended.
It was absolutely, utterly disrespectful and hilarious. And you know how I am with when people are being insulted on television.
You love it, yeah. I love Tyrion. I did feel bad for him. I understand you did a good job and people probably thought you wouldn't. But you can't do a good job and expect a pat on the back for doing your job. You know?
I actually wrote this down. I'm looking at the previous notes. And he tells them, jugglers and singers require applause.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, go to our Patreon to see the full-length version of this in the next 4 weeks. If not, just stick around, leave a comment down below. We appreciate you anyways. Woo! Let's jump in.
Get him.
It is weird looking.
Get him right in the middle eye. Get him.
Don't think too much, Bran.
You can't kill it, you know.
Why not?
Because the raven is you.
He needs to get in the maze as a maze runner kid. Remember?
Yeah, I think, yeah, that's what I reckon.
Hold on.
We need to move. We don't know who might be after us. No one even knows we're alive. Should I have Raven tell you? Some could hear him.
I'm liking her more and more.
I love her loyalty.
Pardon me, Your Grace. My queen. Word from Riverrun.
Uh-oh.
We'll travel to the funeral together. Lord Bolton will garrison here until we return. By the time Bolton's bastard got to Winterfell, the Ironborn were gone. And Bran and Rickon have not been found.
Have you heard anything from Theon at all?
Who are you?
I want to do this.
Oh.
How did you come into Lady Stark's service?
It had to be recently.
Yep.
Because I visited Winterfell. I've noticed your dour head smacking into the archway.
You weren't Renly's type, I'm afraid. It's a shame the throne is made of cocks. They'd have never got him off it.
Where are you headed then?
South. You?
Riverrun. Looks like you're safe enough though. Meaning no offence, my lady, but I wouldn't tangle with you.
He knows who I am.
He doesn't.
Maybe you're right. What if you're not?
There's our favorite.
That's better. It makes you look very strong.
With the Tyrells beside us, we'll crush the Northerners. Hang their lords. Sow their fields with salt, and no one will think of rebelling for another century.
Way to endanger yourself.
Becoming one of the most boring conversations I've ever had.
She married a traitor and known degenerate like Renly Baratheon for a reason.
She married Renly Baratheon because she was told to. That's what intelligent women do, what they're told.
Men only want one thing from a pretty girl. Littlefinger's not in love with me. He's too old.
They never see it that way.
If he does ask you for anything, or try anything,
I want you to tell me. I will make him stop.
You're such a dear.
Take my leave.
It is my honor to present my grandmother.
kiss me, child.
It's so good of you to visit me.
I was sorry when I heard of Lord Renly's death, Lady Margaery.
Live and gentle, grandmother. Father liked him, and so did Loras.
Loras is young and very good at knocking men off horses with his stick. That does not make him wise.
Yeah.
That's him.
some lemon cakes.
That's good.
Lemon cake sounds good.
I want you to tell me the truth about this royal boy, this Joffrey. Has this boy mistreated you?
His grace is very fair and handsome and as brave as a lion.
I'm to be his wife. I only want to know what that means.
Tell us the truth. No harm will come to you.
He promised he would be merciful and he'd cut
Recipes.
my father's head off. He took me up on the walls and made me look at it. Oh, I have traitor's blood. Please don't make me say any more.
She's terrified, Grandmother. Just look at her.
Speak freely, child.
He's a monster.
So we're out with it.
That's a pity.
Please don't stop the wedding.
Have no fear.
Margaery is stunning.
Yeah, she's a beaut.
Have you lost faith in our cause?
If it's revenge, I still got faith.
If you no longer believe...
May I speak my mind, Your Grace?
Have you not been speaking your mind, Lord Karstark?
Think you lost this war the day you married her.
One of the boys came down with the pox. So I sat with him all through the darkness.
Who is this?
Which boy? Jon Snow.
Oh.
The boy she hated too.
When my husband brought that baby home from the war, I couldn't bear to look at him. So I prayed to the gods. Take him away. Make him die. And I knew I was the worst woman who ever lived. So I prayed to all 7 gods. Let the boy live. And I'll love him. To make him one of us.
And he lived.
And he lived. And I couldn't keep my promise. All this horror that's come to my family. It's all because I couldn't love a motherless child.
I like you, but if you're playing us false, it won't be hard for me to kill you. I've got wildling blood in my veins. These are my people.
I understand.
You know how I got moon worshippers and cannibals and giants to march together in the same army?
No.
I told them we were all going to die if we don't get south. Because that's the truth.
Ugh.
Ah.
What's wrong with him?
He's a warg.
Warden's vision.
He's scouting for us.
Oh, it is.
But you've never met a warg.
Where were you this time?
The fist of the first men.
What did you see?
Dead crows.
There's 200 brothers killed by dead men. And you're still here.
You don't care. Of course we care. You left me.
Oh, Sam, get up.
We left you. You're fat and you're slow. We didn't want to die.
Just get him up! Why? So the rest of us will die. We'll move faster without him. What is this?
Get up, Charlie.
Charlie, I forbid you to die.
I love it.
Hear me.
Oh, man.
Oh. Remember him?
Not another step, boy.
I'm unarmed. My sister carries the weapon.
Oh.
I'm better with them.
Don't tell me yes, empowered.
You must be Summer. I'm Jojen Reed. We've come a long way to find you, Brandon.
Bran.
You have much farther to go.
You could have picked King Joffrey.
Shut up.
You could have picked Tywin Lannister.
Yep.
Jack got us out of Harrenhal, so why
Tywin,
are you
no.
complaining? Where are we going? If we were going north, we should have come to the Red Fork River by now.
Maybe we already passed
We
it.
can follow west to River Run. My grandfather's the Lord. He'll protect us.
Her father's dead.
Could be me.
Shut up.
What's lurking behind that wall?
Loose a few more shafts.
Don't. You go on down the road. Just keep on singing so we know where you are.
Generous. You're a dangerous person. You escaped from Harrenhal?
Who are you? Who do you fight for?
The Brotherhood without banners.
The Brotherhood? That's who the Mountain and them lot were looking for.
The Lords of Westeros want to burn the countryside. We're trying to save it. When I'm done talking, that arrow's falling down on your fat head. So I advise you move.
Oh, so he's like a really good archer.
Really good.
A longbow. You see a longbow? Jeez.
Cannot come here. My father does not make idle threats. Having you killed would be the high point of his week.
I'm worried about Sansa. When she spoke with Lord Baelish, his friend warned me about him.
What did she say about Littlefinger?
We have to protect her.
We can't. Sansa will have many suitors. A great beauty with a very old name.
Great beauty. Oh, a great beauty.
Yes, she is, objectively. I only have eyes for you.
She's a jelly belly.
You pervert. You want her? This child.
You've come to a dangerous place. Full of dangerous people.
Oh no. Oh goodness gracious. Is that a crossbow?
Yes.
Same place where he made two women beat each other.
It could have been that room, but I
I'm
think...
leaving on a hunting trip. I just wanted to make sure you had everything you need before I left.
That's very thoughtful. I tried to do my duty as a wife. That is all.
What was your duty?
To provide him with children.
You failed to do this.
I don't believe he was interested in the company of women. One evening, he suggested
Oh, I remember that.
something that sounded very painful and couldn't possibly result in children.
He was a known degenerate.
You must do whatever you need to do.
You like it? I just had it made.
It's beautiful. Will you show me how it works?
Like when a girl asks you to play video games with her.
It's a new design.
Would you take me hunting sometime?
Do you want to hold it?
May I? Please.
But you see how she's working him.
Yeah.
I imagine it must be so exciting to squeeze your finger here and watch something die over there.
Look at, oh God.
Oh.
Make him, make
Would you
him
like
a
to
better
watch
person.
me?
I don't know what you want!
I want the truth.
What truth?
Why'd you take Winterfell? What were you going to do once you took it?
Hold it, rule it.
Did you take Winterfell?
I took it to bring glory to my house and my father!
Wait, water warning him?
The sister sent me. Yara.
That hurt.
I'll come for you tonight when the castle sleeps.
Oh, no, don't go. Please, please, no, please don't leave me.
Should have thought about that before you did something so stupid.
Sometimes in my dreams, there's a...
Three-eyed raven.
You seen it?
We saw them together. The raven brings to sight.
Seeing things that haven't happened yet.
Things that happened long before you were born, or things that are happening right now, thousands of miles away.
How did three young persons such as yourselves, untrained in the art of war, escape from Harrenhal?
Genji stole his weapons.
Ah.
He knows how to use a sword. And so do I.
But before you go, allow me to raise a cup. He's an uncommonly large person. Aha!
What the?
So good to see you again, Clegane.
Boris, the fuck you doing here? Go! What in seven hells are you doing with the Stark bitch?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Good.
Take the bridge and risk being seen, or cross the Great Water.
Silence, Kingslayer.
Now, anyone could see us in the bridge.
Bridge isn't even that long.
Car's not that bad.
Get up.
This heals through it. There's no way.
Oh.
I mean,
Remember, he's the best fighter in the land.
Great beast of a woman.
If you kill me, you fail Lady Stark. But if you don't kill me, I'm going to kill you.
The reason why he's losing is because he doesn't have armor and doesn't have the hands are cuffed.
Flayed man of House Bolton. That's him, all right. My son fighter. Give the man his silver. Let us go.
My father will pay you whatever you want.
Enough to buy me a new head. The king in the north hears I had the Kingslayer and let him go, he'd be taking it right off.
The King of the North, is that
Robb Stark.
So they're part of
So
Robb?
it's part of Roose Bolton. All right, gentlemen.
We got a lot of new people coming into the game.
We're back in the
man.
Back in the Game of Thrones business. The amount of stress this show gives me watching it again is it's almost not worth it.
No, you're getting crow's feet.
Yeah, I know, and yeah. What do you guys think?
I thought it was really good. I'm trying to still keep everybody
organized.
Who Jojen and his sister Mira, like who they are.
Yeah, they're the children of these lords
who saved Ned
Stark.
Stark.
Reed. Yeah, Lord Reed.
During a battle.
Yeah, during the
rebellion.
Jon says he's defecting. We'll see what happens.
I don't know if I entirely believe that.
Well, you just gotta watch. I can't really say anything, but why don't you believe it?
I don't know.
You don't believe Jon would do that?
No, I don't.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think.
Okay, yeah.
I'm liking more this play that Margaery is having with
Yeah,
Joffrey.
what we think of her and Joffrey, and now she kind of knows that he's a monster, dangerous. Was informed by Sansa. It was brave for her to do that. I mean, she obviously has had a high level of paranoia. Doesn't know who she could trust. I mean, we talked to Littlefinger. It makes it seem like you could trust no one.
Yeah.
But she's trusting them. She's trusting. Was her a little? What's her name? The Queen. Olenna. What is it? Olenna. Yeah. The matriarch of the family, Olenna Tyrell.
I like her.
She was a Bond girl, I guess, back in the day. Yeah. I don't know who she was, but that's what I was told. She's witty and smart, good character. I mean, I think to be in this world, like, I think you get by through violence, right?
I feel like I trusted her, though, for some reason. There's something
or your brains, right? She's a woman, so it's a slightly different world, but she has to navigate that.
Yeah.
And she is a queen. You know, she called her husband a fool, called her son a fool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She sees things a little differently. But now that Margaery knows, she seems to be smart too. Now, the thing I think, as she grows, how does Cersei feel about that?
Yeah.
Cersei, keeps talking about she dresses like a whore or a common harlot or whatever she said.
Right.
And she has these subtle little jabs, like these little backhanded compliments. Because Margaery is younger and prettier than her, and now she's going to be the queen.
Right.
And Cersei's going to be the widow of the old king.
Well, like you said, Cersei's starting to lose the command of Joffrey a little bit, I feel like.
her control over him. Yeah.
I just want to talk about that really powerful scene with Robb's mother and his wife.
Yeah.
I thought that was just really good, amazing acting.
Well, it was emotional. I thought the way Catelyn Stark, because they show us that, okay, like, she's not like this amazing, virtuous mother.
Right.
Like, she's great and all, but she's a flawed person. She was jealous of whoever Ned Stark was with when he brought this child home.
I miss Ned.
I miss him too. He was going to tell Jon, like, hey, this is who your mother was. You know what I'm saying? So now he's dead.
Yeah.
So that knowledge of, who Jon's mother was, that knowledge might be lost. You know what I mean?
Right. I can tell you one thing. Theon's screwed.
Yeah, what do we think of that?
Yeah, he's brought it on himself. Whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
I want to care. I want to have sympathy, but I can't.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, he's just a terrible human being. We also got to remember he's a young. If he's even 20, that's still pretty young. But in the books are like literally 15 or 16 years old. I think Robb is like 17 and he's the oldest. Jon is like the same age as Theon. Like they're your age or younger.
Wow.
I mean, I think someone sent a comment that Jon actually was 14 or 15 or something at one time.
Wow.
Like in the beginning of the first book or something. So I mean, there is time that goes by, and we're feeling that. Now, do you think Theon can be redeemed?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you think he will escape?
I mean,
yeah.
Can he be redeemed? I don't know. Could he escape? Possibly. But will he be forgiven by the North? Probably not.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Jaime and Brienne. Jaime is one of the best fighters in Westeros for sure. But he's still bound, and he is very weak.
Yeah.
He's out of practice, and Brienne is she's a
skilled warrior.
She's a skilled warrior. And I think she's just a physical force that through his he's been at war for like about a year, and he's been a prisoner of war for like half that. So he hasn't eaten. Like, remember he was in that cage, and he talked about like literally sitting in his own shit and eating pig scraps and stuff like that. So now I don't want to make excuses for him, but in canon he literally is like the best sword fighter in the land. But he lost. Yeah. But now the North has found them both. Roose Bolton's the Flayed Men. They have the Flayed Men flag.
And then we saw the Hound.
Yeah, Hound is now where Arya is.
Yeah.
With the Brotherhood Without Banners. Anyways, guys, we'll see what happens next. The plot is really moving. The characters are developing. If you don't want to wait, check us out on Patreon. We have the next 4 weeks on there. We appreciate it. Much love. We'll see you next time.